Okay guys, welcome back to Coffee Morning Laughter. It's Sheila and it's
Michelle. Hey.
So guys, if you've followed us and you've been following us for a while, you know we have a segment where we uplift and highlight entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
Now this week we're back with another one. Yeah, I'm so excited. It's refreshing. You know what? In this instance, I'm going to say Ghana must stay. So without further ado, I'm going to let the man himself introduce himself. Mr. Braggs.
They call me Braggs, aka Baff Ade.
Hey.
Baffled Ade.
Yeah.
Come on.
Don't be baffled.
Don't be buffer.
And it's not Sade.
Yeah.
It's Shade.
It's okay.
So guys, he's actually a music talent as well. So you could hear it in his intro. He's got a smoothness to his voice and his vocal.
Very smooth. Chocolatey smooth.
No, I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you.
Braggs, thanks for coming on. Honestly, it's been a long time coming. Braggs is Michelle's.
Yeah, like we've known each other for a very, very long
It's
time.
probably from when we was
Secondary school times, definitely.
we was in school. So yeah, it's been a.
We don't
Damn.
disclose our age on this
Yeah,
show
yeah,
either.
yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
and that's another thing.
It's been a long time anyway. Don't worry.
But they both look young,
Yay.
They're restless, but they look young. Yeah? And I actually met Braggs at Matt's Barbecue.
Matt's Barbecue. Yeah.
I don't know if I was sober.
You
Yeah,
wasn't.
to be fair, I don't think I was either. So
We weren't.
yeah. There was a lot of enjoyment. So.
All the Christian followers strike that one out. But no. It was a good day and it was good to meet you. And you know how it works. 6 degrees of separation, and now look, we're here.
Yeah.
And
So
Blessings.
thank you so much.
Nah,
Yeah.
thank you lot. Thank you lot for inviting me. I appreciate it.
You know what? You can invite a lot of people to parties or to celebrations, but people will turn up. Sometimes when you ask people to come and work with you, put a message across, everyone's always busy.
Yeah.
And I think for you to lend yourself and your time to
I know.
say, do you know what, I'm going to share my story.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Without further ado, let us know what's your business and what's your background. I haven't spoken to the listeners about it.
Yeah.
Simply because I don't think it's what people would expect from someone like you.
Okay.
Because even when I met you,
Yeah.
and I thought, well, let me go and do some research on this, I was quite shocked to see it was in that industry.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, I would say I'm an entrepreneur.
Come on.
Yes.
So I enjoy making music, but the business I'm running at the moment is a fruit delivery service,
Yes.
catering to all of London,
All across London.
all across London,
West London.
West
South
London,
London,
South
everywhere.
London, North London, West London. Yeah,
So-
all of it.
Guys, if you don't know what London is, get the map.
Yeah.
And look at the areas that you can get to.
Yeah.
For our listeners outside in America, Asia,
We're coming.
We're coming.
And we're coming
We're
for you.
coming. Yeah.
And the concept of delivering fruits, because obviously somebody would say, oh, how would that work? Yeah. Well, you know where I live.
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
No one knows my address, but he knows my address now. Yeah. Why should I go and have someone deliver my fruits when I can just go downstairs?
It's all about convenience, and obviously we deliver a high quality level of fruit. So we're not giving you the box standard fruit.
Apples and bananas.
Yeah, we may give you put bananas in your box, but you will taste the difference compared to the Tesco
100%.
bananas you receive. So we try to get a lot of our produce from within the UK, but a lot of it comes from abroad. So
We're talking Africa.
yeah,
And
Africa,
exotic fruits, isn't it? It's not
yeah,
just
so
the
exotic.
standard.
So we got a lot of fruits coming from Thailand also as well.
Yeah.
A lot from South America, Jamaica. So
there's a lot of networking.
yeah, it's literally building our network and growing from there.
Sorry.
What's your business called as well?
So my business is called Trap Fruit London.
That's it.
Trap Fruit London.
Yeah,
You see, trappers.
yeah.
You can trap positive things.
Amen.
That's it. That's
what
it,
we're
but
trying
that's
to
the
tell you.
truth.
That's what we're trying to
Literally,
tell
that
you.
is it.
The name is in the message there.
The
Yeah,
message
that's
is in the
it.
name.
Fruit,
Yeah.
You know what? Yeah, I always like to say to myself, this is embarrassing because whenever I have somebody on the show, especially if they're an entrepreneur,
Yeah,
I've usually purchased or used their service already.
yeah,
So before today closes, I'm gonna order some fruits.
yeah. Don't worry.
Yeah, for my mum,
Yeah.
for myself, and for my sister.
Love that.
Yeah.
you don't just do fruit. I swear we had some drinks on you
Yeah,
as
so
well.
we've got juices, but
Yeah.
it's only prototypes at the moment. So
Okay, at the barbecue there was juices. I
yeah.
literally, I think I bought 4 of them.
Oh yeah,
I did buy 4 of them.
I love
yeah.
that. I love that, man. Keep supporting us.
So I want to know, how did you come from? Obviously, you said you did music.
Yeah.
What have you got an educational background as well?
Yeah, so I'm a university graduate. I studied computer visualization and animation.
So that's very, very wide.
Yeah.
So you're worlds apart.
Yeah.
How did
Yeah,
you...
to be honest, I've just been always creative from when I was really young. So I always like to dabble in stuff. Although I also played semi-professional football as well. So
Forgot about that. Yeah. All rounder.
Sorry,
you know?
yeah.
Sorry. Let's just drop things here.
Yeah.
Matt's come here telling me he's African.
Yeah.
Hey.
Ex-footballer.
Yeah.
Hey, somebody arise and marry him.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, wait, do we need to know single and available?
I'm actually single at the moment. Yeah.
And
Single
available.
Yeah, I'm
or-
single. No,
Okay.
do you know what? I'm developing myself at the moment, so I'm not really focused on too much dating.
Okay.
And it's more.
Sorry, ladies.
Yeah.
We're gonna come back to
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
We
Let's
will
come back.
do.
Let's come back.
Because sorry, girls, and men.
No.
Just saying, because it's easier on the eyes.
Very easy.
No, but so you went into something else. So you started something else completely.
Yeah.
And I think sometimes what people don't understand is you can have different passions.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was speaking to a few friends of mine, and they said to me, "Well, what do you want to specialize in?" And I said, "Well, I can't tell you that
Yeah.
because I'm expanding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Constantly growing. Michelle knows me well, and Priscilla knows me well as well. It's not a one idea.
Yeah.
Mm.
And with entrepreneurs, they normally believe or have this self-belief in them that they can do more than one thing.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I'm talking to you,
Yeah.
computer sciences,
Musician,
Yeah.
footballer,
Yeah.
Footballer,
and now business owner.
It's not even
Father.
Father as well. That's a very,
see?
very.
That's the only job you need to be qualified
Yeah.
in
That's
now,
that's
because
That's
delivery,
crucial for me.
How old?
5 and 4. Yeah.
They're beautiful.
Yeah.
So you need to be
On point. Yeah.
See, girls, listen. If you're not serious about life, don't come.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
That's it.
Because he's obviously having a lot of things to do.
Mm-hmm.
So you went from being a graduate. When did you stop doing football? Actually,
The thing is, I stopped playing football because my daughter was born, and I just thought to myself is their mum would probably need a lot of help, so I just kind of dedicated some time towards that.
See,
Yeah.
guys, again, keep digressing back.
I know,
All
right?
the people that make common sense decisions.
Yeah.
To father your children. I can't even call him a baby daddy.
No, he's
No,
definitely
no.
not. He's
Because
definitely
he's
not.
I'm a father.
He's a father.
He
Yeah.
has an accent.
He's a-
Father Lord.
He's a father.
Yeah, but listen, so you've chosen to do the trap fruits,
Yeah.
And are you in a partnership or?
Yeah, so I've got a business partner. He's a creative. He calls himself a gun for hire because he's like a freelance creative. So which he does really well. So we kind of it's. So I'm the optimist within the business, and he's probably more strategic. So
Okay.
do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we work really well together. And
It's a blend, isn't it?
yeah.
Now, how did you come up with this idea? Because obviously
Okay. Do you want the
realness.
the realness?
Yeah,
Okay.
because that's what listeners want to hear.
All right.
There's somebody in their bedroom right now
Okay.
or in their car thinking, I've got this crazy wild idea.
Yeah.
Where do I go?
Where do I go? Guys, just to let you know, the guy's successful. He's wearing Louis Vuitton socks.
He is, guys. Get the socks, please.
my
Get the
days.
socks, yeah.
Oh, no.
Here Michelle came with her grandma.
I know, right? Primark's finest.
Wow. I even forgot. No. Oh my god.
He's drinking water to cool down. Yeah.
That's it. I'll go cool down. I'll
The
go
water's
cool down.
Gucci.
Yeah.
How did it come up?
Okay. So P had come back from Jamaica. He really wanted a fruit called a custard apple, which he tasted in Jamaica, and he was like, "Oh, let's go to the fruit market." So we went to the fruit market, but them not smoke weed, and I was like, "Let me smoke as well. I don't play football no more. Let me have a little smoke." So I had a little smoke, but I'm just having the giggles. But I'm walking through the market, the fruit market, and I'm just seeing all this hand to hand, all this business just flowing.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yo.
What year was this?
This was in 2019.
So it's not even far off, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I'm just seeing the flow of business, and I love that shit.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, yo, this is something I could do.
Yeah.
So I create an Instagram, I put P's face in there, and what I do is, because I know P's got a really good network,
Yeah.
I add all these friends. So I
Yeah.
start adding all these friends, then slowly start adding mine and stuff, and just trying to make it cool. So then then I tell everyone, yeah, this is a fruit delivery service. We deliver fruit to your house. And then it built from 9 orders to hundreds, and then it grew and grew and grew from
You know
there.
what the saying goes, and the rest is history.
Yeah, the rest is history.
Because now what we're seeing you on the TV shows.
Yeah.
And
Adverts. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I want to just touch on something here, because he said that the business itself was established in 2019. Yeah? And what I want to talk about is 2019 happened, and then the pandemic.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then, as a business starter, starting up something new,
Yeah.
obviously the pandemic coming, you would have thought, damn.
Yeah.
But because you're an entrepreneur and you're a businessman and you're constantly thinking,
Yeah.
what was your response to that?
The thing is just keep going.
Yeah.
Like I've got a lot of self-belief within myself, and I just believe that if you just keep going, it's gonna work out.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's all about kind of believing in yourself, even when some people are gonna doubt you.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? So
because when we're talking about 2019, remember that we went through the 2019, so you would have established your followings and people, like you said, 9 orders, and
yeah,
and them 9 orders, guys. Yeah, it's your mom, your dad,
Yeah.
your uncle, your
yeah,
nephew.
yeah,
And that's how it is.
yeah, of course, yeah.
Like our first listens.
Yeah.
Well,
We're our mates, best
were our
mates.
mates.
Yeah.
So then you get into March 2020, the lockdown happens. Because I want to go into strategy and how you go back to the drawing board. Because I think sometimes some people might believe that business is a straightforward approach.
Yeah.
Becoming an entrepreneur is a straightforward approach.
Linear.
You're constantly having to come back to the drawing table
And rethink.
Yeah.
rethinking, just reshuffling things around, because I'm sure the plans you had for 2020 were quickly shifted.
Yeah, the thing is, you've got to react quickly.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? And the thing is, I also believe in don't panic. And I used to have like days to myself of just thinking.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was fortunate enough to get this business. Well, just have a little bit of football money left as well, just to give me a little bit of time.
Yeah.
And just have time to think. So the days I was able to think, I was able to come up with little concepts and say, this is where we're going to make money.
Yeah.
And if this happens, this is what we're going to do. Do you know what I mean?
I tend to say this a lot because I'm really into business and stuff. And hence we've got the segment, because Michelle was like, yeah, you might as well. Yeah. But I tend to say this to a lot of people. You have to sit with your business.
Yeah, of course.
Because the more you sit with it, the more you learn, the more you see where the holes are, what I can improve on, what I've missed on. Because you might have think you've done it all, but something comes to you when you are in that thinking place, yeah? Because I don't know if I wasn't with you in the pandemic, but I could think, if that had happened to me, I'll be thinking, that delivery thing, I'm winning.
That's it.
But the first couple of months, it would have been challenging because
you need to set it up,
everything
get up there.
had been stopped.
Yeah.
Shipping, this and that, and Brexit was happening.
Yeah.
So that was obviously impacting on the charges you've been paying.
Yeah.
So are you a maths man?
I'm a calculated man. Yeah. Yeah.
You need that.
Yeah.
Money talks. Yeah.
That's it.
You can't just make it.
That's it.
No.
You
gotta
can't.
know how to count it.
Yeah, you definitely need to know how to count it. But I just think that it's just overriding them pitfalls within business, because a lot of people they get to a hurdle and they just think to themselves, oh, this is too hard. But you just got to keep going.
So for a person out there that is starting off something called this area, like in this area, would you call it, are you catering?
Yeah.
What would you say to them, like, what was your first initial steps? I know you already told us that.
I think my first initial step was creating a social media base, and then just working out the logistics, really, because we kind of worked so fast that we had to work backwards within our business. So now at the moment in time, we're like still working backwards in order for us to get real structure within our business, because we think that a lot of things have been thrown at us, as you lot have seen, like the TVs and the branding, brand collaborations. But what we realized is we need to sort out our foundation and make it even more solid, and then we can really propel and go in the direction we want to.
don't know if Michelle all agrees with me. So what you're saying is there's no real right way of doing it.
No.
Yeah, because I think for a lot of people wait for the perfect storm,
Yeah.
but there isn't.
There isn't.
When the idea is there and you're ready to go, and you might have a few things ready, like P had the idea of that fruit that he wanted.
Yeah.
Custard apple.
Yeah, custard apple.
Never even heard of it.
Don't worry, we're gonna bless you.
Please.
We're gonna bless you.
In my head, I'm thinking to myself, do they sell that in Waitrose?
No.
Yeah.
I'm thinking to myself, oh, I'm embarrassed to show him my fruit basket.
No,
Don't. Please don't.
worry.
Please don't.
Brags, I'm not going to brag about it.
Don't worry, we're gonna
No,
fill
I
it. We're
didn't.
gonna fill it. We're gonna fill it.
The fruit
Don't worry.
basket is apple.
And bananas.
And I
Maybe a mango.
I had a pineapple in there yesterday.
Yeah.
That was exotic.
Yeah.
And I thought, let me just have it.
Yeah.
But so I wouldn't know where to get these fruits from.
Yeah.
So when you talk about partnership, is it bad to partner up with people?
Well,
Because
Yeah.
what amazes me is that obviously you and P are mates,
yeah.
you know, and you've been mates for
Yeah,
years and
look,
years and
years,
years.
yeah.
So how did you find going into business with a friend?
So going into business with a friend, you have to understand that the relationship, the friendship, so the business relationship is going to be starting from zero.
Yeah.
So you don't actually know what it's like to do business with them.
Yeah.
So you're going to be frustrated. You're going to have arguments, but you have to override it
Yeah.
and do it quickly. So the thing is, you can fall out with your business partner for a day. Next day, you get back to it.
Yeah.
Because if
over
you
it.
let it linger, then the business just folds. Yeah, a lot of people just they fold and break up friendships on the basis of business not
working.
not working out. Yeah, so it's just about overriding it and kind of like just speaking your mind as well, just being honest with each other.
Yeah, because I think it's that thing of like planning and making decisions and knowing what we want to do with the business. Because if you have the same vision,
Yeah,
then it's easy for you to actually work towards that vision.
yeah,
Because even when conflict or disagreements
Arise.
arise, you both know the end goal.
yeah,
And would you then put roles and like
yeah. Roles as responsibilities are key.
yeah.
So the thing is, the best thing for you to do is iron them out immediately.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So when you start a business, iron out roles and responsibilities so everyone knows, do you know
Where
what,
they
this
stand.
is me. And then if things ain't working out, you come back to the drawing board.
Yeah.
And then you're able to kind of restructure.
Yeah.
But and also it's all about kind of playing to your strengths as well, because
Okay.
a lot of and it's about figuring out yourself as well as you're creating a business, because I think that a lot of people don't really know what their strengths are. So do you know what I mean? So but you figure them out. You will figure them out.
Because you'll see where you're going and what you. I think because when you identify somebody, well, I'm sure you knew about fruits before, having been, a footballer. So your diet was set up a certain type of way.
Yeah.
But you mentioned that P had gone to Jamaica.
Yeah.
And he obviously, I've never been to Jamaica before, but I'm sure they have lovely fruits out
They
there.
do. They do.
So then he's come back with that knowledge. So you're both looking at each other like, okay, this is what you're really, really good at. And I'm only saying this for any listeners that are out there thinking, how would I identify a business partner if I'm going to partner up with somebody?
Yeah.
Because I think sometimes you want to partner with people, but if you're going to be doing the bulk of the work,
Then actually, it's not a partnership, is it? Yeah.
And you need to have clarity on what roles people are playing.
But what I would also say is sometimes you've got to lean on each other as well.
Yeah.
Because what you have to understand is women business and having a business partner, there is going to be times where someone is doing more work than the other.
Yeah.
And then the thing is, but you need to be able to say, do you know what? I'm going to step up. But it's all about roles and responsibilities and doing your job.
Yeah.
Once you do your job, no one can complain.
No one
That's
can
it.
come and say nothing
Yeah.
to you, innit?
Once you've done your bit.
Once you got your program out.
That's it.
Susan's looking at me like, get your program out, Cheryl. Get it out. I don't want to hear about those babies.
Yeah.
Once you set the white fruit here, like, Cheryl, you go and breastfeed for the rest of the year.
That's it.
I know she'd be side-eyeing me.
So Brad, tell us about a positive partnership.
Because Jules doesn't know what that is.
I'm hearing it, and I'm just like, it's so inspirational, because I would have never thought about saying, oh, I'm going to go and do a fruit service, especially if I've come out of football.
Yeah.
If my background is, studying computer sciences, there's so much to you.
Yeah.
Do you know what it is? But what I'm taking so much from you, and obviously, Braggs, I've known you for years,
Yeah, yeah.
but I'm seeing like a different you, which
Yeah.
is just amazing to see. But I'm just seeing about like, number one, I'm taking away hurdles. That hurdles are going to come. It's about literally just rethinking how are you going to get over them? How are you going to get over them?
Yeah.
And just staying focused. But a lot of what we've actually talked about on the main podcast is your mindset.
Yeah.
You know you're going to make it.
Yeah.
You didn't know how,
Yeah.
but you just knew you were going to make it.
Yeah, definitely. As I said, self-belief is key. Like, you got to believe in your own. Like, I don't want to say it's ego, but you got to believe in your. There's a spirit within you that you really got to believe in.
Yeah.
Like, people used to call me Braggs, but I wasn't bragging. I was just trying to tell you what I was gonna do.
Come on.
Do you get what I mean?
The name suits him.
I'm
Do you know
telling,
what I mean?
and that's what it is.
Yeah.
Literally.
I was telling you what I was gonna do, but everyone's like, "Oh, you're bragging." I'm not bragging.
Yeah.
I just believe in myself.
Yeah.
Like, do you know what I mean? There's been countless amount of times where there is doubt. I don't get. Sometimes I get it wrong, but I really believe in myself.
So is that belief like something that stemmed from family background or just was it self really?
Yeah, the thing is, I'm the youngest out of my older brothers, and yeah, so they kind of like put batteries in my back. I liked what they were doing and like how they were dressing and everything else, and I was like, yo, I need to be on that.
I need to see, and I do think about role models and having somebody that you emulate or somebody that you're inspired to be like. Obviously, let's pick the right people, guys.
Yeah.
And you've mentioned like your brothers and you know what you're saying, because you've got to take what the generation has done
before
you and make it work for you.
Yeah.
Or supersede it really, because you can't be the same as the people that I always say this year. Anyone that I've mentored, has to be better than me.
Yeah, of course.
Or I've done a crap
You've
job.
not done your job properly.
Yeah. So it's kind of like, so if you're right there listening and you're thinking, I need somebody to look at, somebody to look up to, identify people in your areas.
That's it.
Yeah.
And then maybe look at friends that you can work with, because the last, some people that we've had here are just like solo artists.
Yeah.
I think you're our first.
Your first collaboration.
Yeah,
Yeah, partnership.
Okay.
Yeah, you're the first like collaborator person, like in terms of a business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody else is kind of like, you know,
Done it by
done it
themselves.
by themselves.
Yeah.
So, and I know that's not the demographic we're serving.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people want to go into partnerships, but they have questions. Yeah. You mentioned about people being able to play to their strengths.
Yeah.
What were your strengths really?
I'm just able to sell
Yeah.
anything, like anything.
Yeah, so what's that English saying? Sorry,
'Cause-
sometimes English fails me here. Yeah.
Like
You can sell
sell
ice to it.
to an ice machine or
Oh,
something.
Oh well, I
That's
can
the
sell
one.
water to a well, but yeah,
Yeah.
basically, yeah.
That's
That's the English.
That's
I
the
didn't.
English,
I
we
didn't
are
know
English.
about the ice, but yeah.
Disclaimer, yeah. I did say sometimes the English.
the English
Okay,
spells are a lot.
okay, fair enough.
Yeah. All these are English sayings, yeah. Listen,
Yeah.
I'm African.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so I'm basically able to sell. I'm super optimistic. I can paint pictures to a lot of people, and the thing is, I also lead.
Yes.
So I can delegate. I can make sure that people in the room know exactly what direction we're going in.
And I think that's really important.
Yeah.
For somebody who states to be an entrepreneur, because you've got to know where that vision is going, because your whole team
I'm relying
are
on you.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
the one that needs to get to.
Yeah.
But, you know, can I get a Moses up in here?
Yeah.
Yeah. Michelle, that
yeah.
joke was too fast for you.
It was. I promise you. I'm sorry, guys.
I'm glad Braggs is here. But I was just
Yeah.
The
myself.
birds tweeting. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
yeah.
I missed it.
You need that person to show you where you're going, yeah? Because and I'm trying to say this, yeah, because I'm not saying that you can't be an entrepreneur if you don't have this, but develop these skills.
Yeah.
They'll go a long way, because you're not going to have somebody that comes in and hijacks your business
Exactly.
or your vision.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense for you to have a vision and then not know about the vision.
Yeah.
It just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
It has
You
to
need
make sense.
understand-
Yeah.
you need to understand
The
it.
thing is, what I also would probably say is the greatest thing that having a business partner is I'm able to learn from him.
Yes.
Yeah. So he's very strategic, and because I'm learning from him, I soak it all in.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And I don't know if he soaks it in from me, but I hope he does. But yeah, I soak it all in. I'm always about kind of developing while I'm growing. I was saying to my brother only last year, I was like, I've only just become a man. Do you know what I mean? As in, I feel like I've only just developed into a real man. I think that I've just hit
In
that.
setting up your own business.
Yeah. No, not even setting up, no, just in general in life and just, the growth is really, really kind of
hit you.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not even going to tell you guys how old he is, but to me,
he's of age.
He's of age. He just looks so young and so.
Oh yeah, massively.
Yeah, thank you.
So when you'll see the pictures on social media anyway, yeah. But when you talk about becoming a man or into the person that you are now, it's like mindset.
Yeah.
And I want to go way back to experience.
Yeah.
Because I'm sure you've had many.
Yeah.
Like.
Okay. Yeah.
Best and worst.
I've had probably the greatest. Okay, I would say the best thing that probably happened to me when I was really young is hanging around with the wrong crowd, and I got arrested.
Yeah.
And
So
I ended
how
up.
old were you?
I was 14.
Come on, guys. That's not even the bill, you know.
Yeah. So I was 14. As I said, I don't really mind telling people the story because I think that it needs to be heard. I was 14. I was hanging around with the wrong people. I was convicted for robbery.
Yeah.
What you didn't do?
No, which I didn't do, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I didn't end up going to prison or anything from it. But it was just a conviction that was like detriment on my life at that time, because obviously when you get to 16, 17, you want to get a job, and they were doing like CRB checks or something. That's what it was called. Yeah.
CRB and DBS checks.
Yeah. So they was doing DR, and I couldn't really get a job, so I had to find other sources of
income.
Other sources of income. Yeah.
And then you gave yourself into the study route as well.
Yeah. So I ended up going to university as well, but I kind of find it hard because then I got my degree and then I done a PGCE.
Wow.
Yeah, and then
so that's to be a teacher.
Yeah, to be a teacher. So I was doing supply teaching and just trying to figure out what direction I wanted to go in. Then eventually, let me just tell you, eventually it just kind of like swung into creating a media company. Yeah, so
you got a media company as well.
I have got a media company as well. Sorry. Apologies. I need to.
When I tell you, like I want this actually to be put out on socials again. I normally say this quite a lot, especially with segments. Somebody help me finish it. Jack of all trades,
master of none. Yeah.
But
yeah.
There's more to that, isn't
there?
There is.
The thing is, I just believe in trying a lot of things and just trying to figure out what you're really good at, because a lot of people don't know what they're really good at.
And that's it.
Do you know what I mean? There's so much talent within us that we're not even. We don't even. Yeah, we're not reaching, and I think that a lot of people dream about things that they want to do and don't do it.
And that's what we've said.
That's what we say all the time. I used to say to I love success, and I love people going out creative. My mum's always been like an entrepreneur, so it's just like, you must try this.
Yeah.
Is that person having two heads?
Yeah.
That kind of thing there, But I've always said like, I don't know where my pot of gold lays.
Yeah.
But I know I can turn pots.
Yeah. 100.
That's what I've had this vision since I was a kid,
Yeah.
Like on a field,
Yeah.
And there's loads of pots that I'm going around opening up them, And one of them is gonna hit me gold.
Yeah.
But I can't hit gold if I'm only sitting on one pot.
Yeah. That's it.
And we've said it so many times about the only person that's going to limit you is yourself.
Yeah.
I like Brag's mindset. The name is fitting.
Yeah.
I know.
All I say is just don't doubt yourself.
Let's talk about haters, because with a name like Brag's.
Yeah, no. The thing is, I don't think you need to even pay attention to anyone hating you, because people are gonna dislike you.
That's life.
Yeah, and that's down to them. Do you know what I mean? That's what I said to everyone. Is like, you really gotta believe in yourself. Like, do you know what I mean? Because people are gonna swing doubts. Like, I remember when I created this fruit delivery service, my friends were calling me fruit boy, and like it was bit of banter, but it was. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it was touch and go, but I didn't mind because I believed in myself. But then, then they saw what we done, a collaboration with Nike, and they ended up buying us a van.
Yeah.
Talking about these collaborations, a lot of people are saying when will I get there?
Yeah.
How will I get there? Because how did that come about?
So it's all about branding.
Yeah.
So my business partner is number one at that. Like he's
okay.
probably,
P.
I would, yeah. I honestly believe that he's going to be one of the best in probably in the UK, even the world out in years to come, because he's really good at his job.
Tell us about that.
Yeah. So the branding, you get the branding right, correct, and then you get the message correct.
Yeah.
You work with copywriters, and then it all kind of fits in.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Other brands reach out to you via Instagram or drop you an email. The bigger brands, the Nikes and Absolute Vodka and
Yeah. Do you have Timberland?
yeah, Timberland.
Yeah.
So ITV. So they'll reach out to you, but it's just all about kind of building the brand, making sure that your logo kind of stands out. And then from there, the world is yours. You know what I mean? You need to really shop around, make sure that you carry yourself well as well.
Yeah.
Because obviously people always want to invest in the person.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
You are your brand.
Yeah, you are your brand.
Yeah.
So you need to come across like, I like that guy, or do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's very, very important. Obviously, and don't be scared to get it wrong. The thing is that a lot of people, we get it wrong all the time.
Okay, so kind of like, okay, you've said a lot, and there's a lot of positives that you've mentioned, but with every single venture, there's doubters around you.
Yeah.
How do you deal with that? What have you experienced?
I've experienced some of my friends not really believing in a vision, which they're not supposed to.
Yeah.
Like the thing is, you can't take things personally, because you have to understand is some people don't see it.
Yeah.
And whatever you have within your mindset, just go for it, and then eventually it will just become clearer and clearer and clearer.
Yeah. See, I like that, because a lot of sometimes when it's something that's coming from your heart or something that you desire, you're not even worried about if your friends don't like it.
No,
or if
it doesn't
your friends are
matter.
not working with it.
Yeah.
Because Brad has said something from when he started. He's got self-belief. And I think that's what every entrepreneur has. It's the fact that, all right, you don't have to believe me. But me, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah.
And it's when people now start to want to get on board.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, wow. Because you're at a place where you're employing people now, no?
Yeah, I am. So yeah, it's a
I
good
didn't
feeling.
know.
Yeah, no, it's a good feeling.
Full license.
Yeah. Well, yes, soon come then. We need. Yeah, but no, it's a good feeling to give people in your community jobs, paying people like you want to pay people decent money. Do you know what I mean? Especially if they're within your community, because we all know that our community suffers. Do you know what I mean? It suffers a lot. So once we can kind of get to that trajectory of like paying all of us a good wage, then that's when I'll probably be happy.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I mean, when we were talking before, you had mentioned about the fruits that you're selling. Because I bring this up because you're talking about community.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of these things are exported from where we're from.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, we've been going to the markets for a very long time. And
Yeah.
you saw the marketplace and you thought,
Yeah.
hang on.
Yeah,
So
what's going on?
the thing what shocked me is there was avocados, plantain, yam, and various other pieces of fruit coming from Africa, and there was no Africans selling it, and that hit me hard. So I was like, yo, I need to change the narrative. Do you know what I mean? Even if I go as far as possible and someone else takes over and someone thinks to themselves, do you know what, I'm able to do this too, then do you know what I mean?
See, it's being inspirational as well.
Yeah.
Because I think what makes what I believe, and no one has to believe me, or come and write this with me. I believe your intention for what you're doing should be to better somebody else.
That's it.
Not just you.
That's it.
That's where you get the blessing and you get the favor and you get the doors opening, because it's bigger than you.
It's
That's
not
it.
just you.
Whatever you're setting up should be bigger than you. And it's like, if you're not looking at empowering people, making a positive change, impacting people, you're not doing it right.
Yeah.
That's my view.
Yeah. I agree, definitely.
Because where you're coming from, it's like, okay, I'm not, because you mentioned about going to or being convicted of something you didn't even do.
Yeah.
So that tainted what you could get into.
Yeah.
Has that ever affected the jobs that you had before?
Yeah. So I got a job at Barclays when I was 20, and the DBS CRB came back and they were like, "Yo, you can't work here," and it was for something
That you
I
didn't
did.
even do.
Well, something I didn't do, but I'm like something that I
was
got.
14.
I was 14 years of age,
Yeah.
but you just got to keep going. These are the pitfalls within life that you got to
Get back up from.
You get what I mean? So it's just about, as I said, that's why I'm so much on self-belief. Like, yo, you got to believe in yourself.
So,
Do you know what I mean?
What do you say to people that are sitting there saying, I want to start something, but my life story isn't like Brags. I'm not talented at football.
Yeah.
That I can go and become a footballer. My setup, my environment is not even pushing me.
Yeah.
To be.
Yeah. The thing is, it's just about kind of taking that as small step as possible, like into whatever you're doing. So it might be researching something and say, or just drawing out a website, or just, do you know what I mean?
Register that business.
Yeah. So the first thing you probably do is put your idea on paper.
Come on.
Do you get what I mean? So you put your idea on paper, just write, do you know what? I want to create da.
Yeah.
And then just seeing what you can do from it. What I also think that we've forgotten about what we used to do when we was younger is brainstorm. Do you get what I mean? Do you get what I mean? So we might write. So what I tend to do is write my company within the middle and just see what kind of segments of life that my company can go in. Yeah.
Where can I take it?
Yeah.
Because obviously when you're thinking about your business, it's like we call it a spider diagram.
Vision boards as well.
Yeah.
Right, this is my business name. Like you talk about branding.
Yeah.
It's like, this is my business name. What areas can I get paid from in this? What
Where can I take this?
What's charitable? What isn't?
Yeah.
And I think if you don't know these things, but you have a real passion for something, start talking to people.
That's
Definitely.
Your network. Yeah.
Start talking to people in the sense of like find somebody that can mentor you onto this journey.
Yeah.
Or if you know you have a business, because you might have a business idea, but you're not the entrepreneur person.
Yeah.
You have a great idea because like the person that maybe possibly made the bulb, maybe they weren't the entrepreneur that was going to sell it across.
Yeah.
But they had to come in touch with a Brags who can sell water to a well.
Yeah.
She remembered.
She can't prove a mic.
Yeah.
But I think like what you said it in another one of our episodes, Shills, about, even if you don't know, if there's no people within your network, obviously we've got social media now, so that the Oprah's out there, the Jay-Z's out there, the Kanye West's out there. There's so many people that you can go research their story, social media, the library. There's no excuse for you not to go out and find the information that you need to find.
That's
because
it.
it's there and it's
That's
free.
Yeah.
It's free.
It's there, it's free.
Yeah.
You've got Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
The internet, if you go library, it's there.
Yeah. Definitely.
And that's free.
Is it free?
Yeah.
I've got a library card, it's free.
Is it free?
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
Cool, I do that. But Brags, I'm going to ask everybody to just jump onto the socials.
Yeah.
Tell them your socials.
So, first of all, I want to shout out Trap Fruit London, of course.
Trap Fruits?
Yeah.
So is it traps with an S or a Z?
So TRAPS.
Traps.
No, sorry, TRAP. Trap Fruit London. Sorry, I don't know why I put traps. Yeah, Trap Fruit London. So TRAP. Yeah, fruits London.com.
Anyway.
Yeah.
If he's done business wrong, it's because he's got so many that he's thinking about.
Yeah. So sorry, it's because do you know what? I missed out a lot of things. So
come back to them.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when I was 25, I created my media company and I created an app.
What?
Yeah.
So you're an app developer as well as.
So
he's using a degree.
Yeah.
Very much so. Finally.
Yeah. I created an app when I was 25. It was called Fuel Money. So the purpose of the app was to calculate your petrol per journey. Yeah. So it'll tell you like here to Greenwich how much it will cost. So it was basically used for accountancy purposes. Yeah. That's what I wanted to incorporate. So what I wanted to do is license it to likes of AA and various other countries. And do you know what I mean? I end up licensing it to a company in Italy for a little bit of money. Do you know what I mean?
What?
Yeah.
I know, right? These things I'm still learning about you.
Yeah.
I said this guy would just come on and talk about his fruits.
I opened up and I said, Ghana must stay. Yeah? But now I'm saying, Ghana can build a temple.
Ghana must grow.
Listen, I've changed my mind for 5 years now. You've done it.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm wearing a Ghanaian now. No, honestly, I think that's so
I
amazing.
can't believe that, and that's not even out there.
No, yeah, no, do you know what happened was I made a bit of money, but I was just too much on. I was enjoying it. I was really enjoying the money because I love a holiday. So I
You went Colombia, Colombia?
Yeah, Colombia, Atlanta, Miami, everywhere.
You
Thailand,
enjoyed a holiday.
Ghana, South
Everywhere.
France, Vegas. Yeah, we done it
wow.
all. Jamaica, yeah, Canada.
on.
We done it all.
Do you know what? Yeah, it's good though. But this is we've done an episode of the poverty mindset.
Yeah.
And I was saying that a poverty mindset believes that this is all I can get.
Yeah.
And they hold on to it.
Yeah.
But you believe so much in what you're doing that there's more to come now.
Yeah, so much more.
If I spend that bread,
It's gonna come back. Don't worry about it.
The
Don't
thing
worry
is
about it.
that a lot of people don't act because a lot of people don't actually they don't know how to handle the times where things are kind of low. You still have to believe in yourself, even though the money isn't there.
yeah.
You gotta believe, like it's gonna come.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's gonna come. Like
It's coming.
really, really believe in yourself because that's what makes it come.
That's it.
Honestly,
Yep.
people
secret.
ain't praying for nothing.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. Do you know what I mean? So it's gonna come. You gotta believe in yourself.
Yeah.
Trust
You know
me.
what? Yeah, I'm taking away a lot of belief.
So
Yeah,
much,
yeah, yeah.
so much.
See, guys, you've got to get people that vibrate on the same level.
That's
as you
it.
do, yeah?
That's it.
Because if you're not hanging out with like those people that are sitting in the pub,
Yeah.
no offense, we're all coming and watching EastEnders.
Yeah.
It's gonna be just EastEnders talk.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you've got a man here who has been through so many things.
So much.
Yeah.
Where he could have just stopped.
Yeah.
Limitations are there.
Yeah,
And the barriers have been there.
yeah,
But he's pushing.
Yeah.
Kept.
And if you're, I think you're who do you hang around with? Because I want to be friends with your friend.
Yeah.
So
I think we can be good together.
yeah, no, my friends, my friends, they vary. Some
I know your
friends.
friends.
Do you know
Yeah,
what I mean? They vary.
Oh, you know Michelle saying, yeah.
that's it.
I
I'm
know
his
your
friend.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
his friend.
Yeah, my friendship group vary. Like, there's some are hustlers, some are business entrepreneurs,
That's
and
it.
yeah,
It's
do you know what I mean?
variety.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the thing is, you kind of take from each bit, and as you get older, you kind of know what direction you're going in from there. So. Yeah, so also as you said, mentioned finding like someone to mentor as well, because I kind of got one at the moment who helped me write a deck which I didn't even know about years ago. So it's just about kind of finding someone to grow with, and do you know what I mean, help you out and help you understand the world as well. But the thing that I would always try to tell you is you gotta believe. Like you gotta believe. Like the thing is, there's gonna be so much pitfalls, but I think that's what makes people not try.
Yeah,
do you get what I mean?
People are scared to fail.
Yeah, you
They
gotta
shouldn't
fail,
be
and I'll tell
afraid
you for
to.
free, I've failed so many times. Like so many times.
And, I'm talking because we're all in this room together, and it's like the amount of times we try things, and it's like it's not gonna work.
Yeah.
The drawing boards. It's okay, guys.
Yeah.
You know? That's how you get better.
Yeah.
I mean, I said to you before, Michelle, like some of the things I tried out in my 20s, didn't work.
Yeah.
But when Michelle says to me, she was so good at this, so good at that, because I failed a couple of times,
Yeah.
and I know I don't want to do this, I don't want to do that. So guys, don't be afraid to fail for yourself.
Yeah.
But also look at other people and see what
where
they
they
did,
went.
where they went wrong.
Yeah.
And save yourself. You can save yourself. A lot of
The
harm
thing
by
is,
listening.
the thing is that I think that a lot of businesses are duplicates. Do you know what I mean? So
There's nothing new under the sun.
yeah, so you just gotta look at other businesses and go, do you know what? Okay, they done this and done that. Okay, do you know what? I can learn.
Yeah, but that's studying.
Yeah.
You have to be a student all
Yeah,
the time.
yeah.
People think, entrepreneurs didn't go to school, they didn't do this. It's not that.
Yeah.
A lot of them did go to school, did go to
It's just
university.
the school of life.
It's just that they've chosen to also learn, like Michelle just said, from the school of life.
Yeah.
You're looking at other people that have been before you. And it's a blueprint for a reason. Yeah. But I'm not even going to close this one off. I'm going to let the visitor close it off for us. Yeah.
What's your key? What would you like to? What's the key message?
Okay. The key message will probably be, like as I said before, believe in yourself regardless of what people say to you, and regardless of the pitfalls. You got to keep on just being optimistic. To be honest, it's this world is for the taking.
Come on.
That's
There's
it.
a rap song that goes with it, but because I've got somebody here who's actually in the music.
Then don't embarrass me in front of my friends.
Don't embarrass me.
I don't want to be always doing the rap. Yeah?
She likes to sing sometimes.
No, I don't mind that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the taking. Money to be made.
Hey.
Okay, it's okay.
Never be shaken.
Hey.
Right, thank you so much.
Thank
yeah.
you.
No, I appreciate
Oh,
This
you've
is
been
one of
amazing.
my favourite
I promise you, it
segments,
really,
yeah?
really has been.
So, guys, tune in next week. Like, share, follow, subscribe.
Yeah.
Brax is going to be around for answers and questions. You can,
Get in the
message him
inbox.
directly.
yeah.
Because he's a good guy, yeah, and he wants to see the community grow.
That's it.
Yeah. Guys, have a great weekend.
Take care,
Yeah,
guys.
take care.
Bye.
Bye bye.